The diagram shows a machine part which is in the shape of a prism of a length of 25 centimeters. So this is the prism. We have a shape at the front that has an arc at the side which forms a sector and a parallelogram on the top and the bottom, and the length of the overall prism is 25 centimeters. A, B, C, D, E, so A, B, C, D, E is the base of the prism. AOE, so AOE is a sector with the length of OE being 5 centimeters. So OE is 5 centimeters. And the angle AOE being 120 degrees. So AOE, this angle here, being 120 degrees. ABCO, so ABCO, so this shape, this quadrilateral at the bottom. And OCDE, OCDE, it's quadrilateral at the top, are parallelograms, such that the angle OCB, so OCB, so this angle in here, is equal to the angle OCD. So OCD is equal to this angle in here. So that tells us that they are identical parallelograms. Part 1, find the area of the base ABCDE. So we need to find the area of ABCDE. So the area of the base of the trapezium, or the front of the trapezium, or you could call it the cross section of the trapezium. So what we're going to do is let H be the height of the parallelogram OCDE. So OCDE, so I've drawn it out separately here. So this is the parallelogram OCDE, OCDE, and we're going to let H be the height. So this is the height, and we've labelled it as H. So we need to find that distance because the formula to find the area of a parallelogram is the base multiplied by the perpendicular height. So we need to find that perpendicular height. So what we're going to do is take out this right angle triangle and draw it out separately over here. So we have a height of H, we have an angle of 30 degrees, and then we have a distance of 5 from E to O. So a distance of 5. So where did this 30 degrees come from? Well, this angle here is 120, and if we were to draw a line straight across here, we would be forming a perpendicular angle, which is 90 degrees, and half of 120 is 60, so the angle in here would be 60, and 90 take away 60 would leave us with 30. So that angle there must be 30 degrees. So we have a right angle triangle. Our right angle will be up here, and we're going to label it H, A, and O. So H is the hypotenuse, which is going to be 5. O is the unknown side, so we don't really need to label it at all because we don't have it, but it's opposite the 30 degrees. So the A must be H, the adjacent must be H. So we write out our formula, SOHCAHTOA. We're using A and H, so we're going to go with K. So K stands for cos of x equals A over H. So swap the x for 30 degrees, swap the A for H, and the H for 5. And then we multiply across by 5 to get the H in its own. And 5 cos 30 degrees is going to give us 5 root 3 over 2. And we should leave it in surd form for the moment. So that height is 5 root 3 over 2. So the area of OCDE, which is the parallelogram, is going to be the base, which is 10, multiplied by the height, which is 5 root 3 over 2. And 10 by 5 root 3 over 2 is 25 root 3. So the area of that parallelogram is 25 root 3. And then the area of OABC, so OABC, is also 25 root 3 because they're identical. And now we just have to get the area of the sector and add it on. So the formula for the area of a sector is going to be pi r squared multiplied by theta over 360. So theta being whatever the angle is. So the radius of the circle, or the sector of the circle, is 5, and the angle is 120. So pi times 5 squared multiplied by 120 over 360 gives us 25 pi over 3. So thus the area of the base, so the area of the entire cross section or base or front of the prism, is going to be 2 times 25 root 3. So we have 2 parallelograms, plus 25 pi over 3, which is the sector. That gives us 50 root 3 plus 25 pi over 3, which gives us 112.78 centimeters squared. So the area of the shape of the front, the cross section of the prism, is 112.78 centimeters squared. Part 2, find the volume of the machine part. So we want to find the volume of the prism. So the volume of a prism is found by multiplying the area of the cross section or the base by the height or the length. So the height or the length of the shape is 25 centimeters. We already found the area of the front to be 112.78. So just multiply that by the 25 and we get 2,819.5 centimeters cubed for the volume of the machine part.